Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery. The man behind the curtain is Don. So welcome to Mug Rug Monday. We're going to do something completely different today. Yeah, it's still a mug rug, but it's still a mug rug.
Okay.
It's actually a free mug rug.
Oh, yeah.
It's free for a week, so head on over to omlembroidery.com and pick it up. It's right on the first page. So, hello everybody. Hi Cindy King. Lynn, hello. Lynn's just around the corner from OML. Yep. True. Sharon's sewing today. That's awesome. And I saw someone was in Vegas. Must be lovely out there. Lovely. Chris Yost. Hi, Chris. Okay, so I've been working on something, and I want to show you guys. I'm really... Hi, Robin. I'm really proud of it. So, we ready? Ready, Don? Ta-da! This is...
FSL.
It's freestanding lace, but it's a special style of freestanding lace. And it's called Fillet crochet, just, basically. It reminds me of my great aunt or my grandmama sitting and crocheting this, or kind of tatting sort of thing. Anyways, it's itty bitty, teeny weeny, tiny stitches, and it has a really open feel. Now, Don stitched this out for me, and he's using the big machines, and he didn't change the bobbin, and it's just fine like that. The couple of little boo-boos here are the machine, not the digitizing. But what do you guys think? I'm so happy. I'm thinking Easter eggs. I'm thinking dash hounds, the whole bit.
I'm thinking it's very cool. It was fun to stitch out.
It's kind of neat, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So this is my second attempt. I had some mistakes on the first one. So it almost looks like counted cross stitch. Kind of, yeah. It's a completely different look. The one really nice thing about it is that there's no pile up of stitches. So if that makes any sense, like your machine doesn't bang, it just goes straight.
And smooth all the way through.
Which is really nice. And it seems like, you have to be delicate with it, but it's gonna hold together. So this is what I'm going to be working on. This is just one of my personal goals that I've had for a while. So you guys can look forward to some awesome designs.
It's really cool to think that that's just all thread and that's it.
It's all thread and there isn't a big, mesh behind it. You can see through. I love this openness right there. I love it. I was worried about it, but it stayed. Love the open weave. Yes. I might do it bigger and you could weave in a ribbon or something like that. I have so many ideas. I'm absolutely exhausted today. I only had 2 hours of sleep. So if I lose my words or be a little silly, that's why Sue cannot live on 2 hours of sleep. What was I doing to stay up all night? Working on this. My heart's in it. So I'm really excited, you guys. These are fun to stitch out. So testers, be prepared. They will be coming. So today, Mug Rug Monday, we are going to be stitching out a really simple yet very pretty mug rug, of course. And here's the part that's completely different. I had some scraps.
Pretty cool.
I had some scraps and they happened to be all green and I sewed them together and then I was playing with my sewing machine. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but there's a lot of things you can do. So I was playing with the cool stitches and I just used white and I thought, I'm going to use that for my mug rug. Now, what color are we going to use on this that would stand out? Gold, of course. Of course.
Well,
Of
What
course.
else would you use on the green?
Yeah, it
For
should
lucky
stand out.
Clover mug rug.
So that's an easy way to not make your own fabric, but put your own fabric together. And it's just kind of fun, uses up your scraps, and, it should be just about the right size. I can, play around with it. But I was like, oh, I had fun playing with my machine. Don's like, what are you doing? I was playing. Just playing. Beautiful stitches on my machine. The lace is lovely. Thank you. I'm so happy. You guys are going to love all the stuff. Yes, there'll be Halloween lace. And yes, there'll be Dash Hound lace. That's another goal.
There better be Halloween lace.
Of course there will be. And Christmas.
Yay.
And Christmas. And whatever else other people want. You guys will love this. Anyways. So, if you don't have your mug rug, hop over there. It's a free download. omlembroidery.com. You'll see it on the front. And you just click on it. And then there's a download button. And you download it. So, yeah. Mug Rug Monday. Gotta love it. So I have my batting. Warm and natural batting. And we're going to use water-soluble stabilizer, of course. We're going to use my scrappy, cool and scrappy.
It's a good use of scraps.
It is, actually. And they just happen to be green, and they just happen to be sitting here. So I thought it was perfect. Okay, why don't we get this party started? So let's head on over to my Luminaire 2, also known as Captain Jack. And I did forget to do something. Oh, full bobbin. Phew! That's good. I'm glad for that. I do have the gold thread loaded, and I don't mean to waste it, but I'm too tired. Yes, I'm too tired to change the thread. Don's like, what?
Reeling.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it'll be pretty. We'll see how it picks it
It'll
up.
be a pre-placement stitch.
So you can see there's not that many steps in this, which is really nice. So these are quick and easy designs. Variegated thread looks fantastic for the Lucky Clover, by the way. If you look at some of the pictures, the testers did that, and it looks awesome. So let's start with our placement. 5x7 hoop, WSS, 7511 needle, King Star metallic thread, and as usual, I try to say this all the time, I cut down my stabilizer so you guys can see better. So don't you do it, you don't need to. And batting now, super absorbent, lovely, warm and natural. Thank you, W. Mitchell, as always. And it's going to be really fun to place my scrappy fabric. And I think Cindy King said back there that she's on the other side of the room listening. You gotta love her dedication. You're so wonderful, Cindy. Awesome. So that's a good size. I like the circles. I could have cut it out on my scan and cut too.
Yeah.
And then, so with the scan and cut, I mean, it's just by its name, scan and cut. So I could have been really picky as to the fussy cutting of it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think of that until right now, but let's go back to the desk, Don.
Okay. There's a couple of people saying they're getting errors when they try to download the design.
Oh. Okay, well, I can't look at it right now, but I promise I'll look at it after. Maybe someone could email me what the error is, and I will fix it right after I'm done stitching. I don't know. So I'm just carefully trimming and not using my duck bill scissors properly and cutting in the wrong direction, but hey, I gotta be me. Ooh, bookmark, you stay over there. So,
It's a nice lacy bookmark.
I think it's beautiful. I'll see what my 2 bookworm children think of that. Okay, so trimmed, and see, that's gonna look really cool. The reason why I trimmed it is to give me an idea of placement for it. I think that's gonna look great. Right there, see, I can feel, because of the batting, I think right there gets the most in there. Okay, awesome. Let's go back to the machine, Dawn. I just thought it would be really fun. I didn't have a big enough piece of green either. And plus, green is for Christmas, and the greens I have are neon green and probably would not look the greatest. Isn't that cool? So I'm not going to trim it yet. I'll trim the back and the front all at the same time. So now we are ready to do the Lucky Clover, which is awesome. Am I still having a tension problem? No, just my eyes. Variegated. Maybe one day Kingstar will make a variegated metallic. Can you imagine that for Christmas? That would be beautiful. Now look at that go. I love it. Oh yeah, gold is awesome for this. I love it. So just a fun way to use your scraps, and I'm telling you, it was super fun putting them together just randomly and playing with the stitches. I'm gonna keep my scraps that aren't part of a layer cake or whatever. I'm just gonna keep them at my desk, and when I feel like just relaxing, stitch them together and play with some designs, and then I can have them sitting there. Make my own layer cake. Why not? So right after we finish, I will go on the website and look and see what the problem is. Thanks for letting us know. Definitely. Much appreciated, but I will fix it. I just hit the download button and it worked. Oh. Okay, well, I'll still look at it. I don't know what the error is. That's not my error. Cindy says error 10528. I don't know what that means. Usually they say. I know once in a while I make mistakes and put, 0 for downloads allowed, and then nobody can get the file. It happens. There's. Do we?
Somebody in the group said they got it.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the gold is alright.
PayPal error. That would be PayPal.
Click on the download button, not the PayPal button. Because it says right underneath it, it should have a download button. You shouldn't have to go through PayPal or anything. So I think if I make another one of these, I think I'm going to use a really dark green for the background and gold, because I think that looks fantastic. I think black would have looked really good too.
Yeah. I like it.
It doesn't show up as much as I'd like on this,
No,
but
I thought it would show up a little bit.
that's what I get for listening to you.
That's what you get.
I was going to use green, the metallic green. That
would have been. You didn't say it. I said gold, and you're like, gold for what?
because I'm too tired to resist. I'll take any suggestion like that. It'll make it easier.
It still looks good.
I think metallic green would have been a better choice. But I love the lacy kind of design. I think it's awesome.
And then it says how cute it works.
hot pink would have worked well. You are correct. Neon green, also really good. I was tempted, but I didn't want to give myself a neon green headache, so I didn't. I like it. So make sure you can get the Clover part to show up really well, but also make sure you use up your scraps too. I think it's a great way to use up your scraps. It is very pretty. You can do that with any mug rug too. But I like it. Yeah, that gold is gorgeous. Don's only ever seen Kingstar because we don't use it for production. And I showed him what it's like using the regular metallic thread. He was not impressed.
Oh, that stuff's terrible.
I know, it's so frustrating.
Kingstar all the way, nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nothing is allowed in this house unless it's Kingstar.
I know. I still have drawers. I'm not going to use them though. Alright, now's the time to put on the back, and I'm going to use a bright. It does have green in it. Face down, and you can tape it if you want. I just like to tuck it underneath, just like this. And if you had trimmed, you can see through the water-soluble stabilizer to make sure you have everything going on. I should be okay. I could move it up a little bit. It is a layer cake, so we'll see. For some reason that works for me, so I don't even take the hoop off of the machine and tape or anything like that. If it's just one layer, it seems to do just fine. And I like it. It's a time saver, right? I think I will do the edge in gold too. Look at that. That's amazing. Alright, we are going to go back to the desk, Dawn. Yeah, the green might have showed up better. It is pretty, though. Just can't see it as much as I would have liked. But, you know, fun, too. I love this back fabric. Nice, bright, big. I like the colors of it.
Yeah, it's a nice color.
So, I'm just not so carefully trimming. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. Pink is my middle name. That must be Lynn.
That's Lynn.
I could have used pink for you today. So don't listen to Don when he suggests thread colors. What? It's true.
I didn't say anything.
It is pretty though. It's just not my usual look.
I actually thought it would show up better, but it just kind of didn't.
Yeah, metallic thread, if you have, the darker the background usually, depending on the color, the better it looks. However, if you ignore that, and really, honestly, at this point, you can just, rewind and go over it again. Because it's not a dense design, and it might look cool.
Contrary to what they're actually seeing on camera, it does show up in
Oh, yeah.
a little bit better than the camera's picking.
Yeah, it does. It does. What I like about it is this little puffy around it.
Yeah.
So I like it. Again, at this point, before you put the back on, that is just gorgeous. That's when you can, redo it if you want.
And it says it looks like a dragonfly when you turn it.
A little bit. It's cool. All right, back to the machine. And I am not going to do gold. I've changed my mind. I'm allowed to change my
Metallic
mind.
green.
No.
Oh.
Jeez.
All right, I'm not allowed to pick colors.
No,
I'll shut up.
I'm not going to use metallic green. It's not a bling thing.
It could be.
I'm looking for kind of a dark green.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
That's kind of in between. What do you guys think? I was thinking darker, but I don't know. I like it. I think it might look okay. It's kind of like a in between all the greens I have going on there. So let's get this baby threaded. And because we have everything trimmed, we're in good shape. And it looks great, and the satin stitches make all the difference. Lynn's favorite stitches. Satin stitches. Why? Because they cover up any mistakes. And you can see I wasn't all that careful. And change your bobbin before you start stitching. No, I'm not going to listen to myself. No, just no. It's okay. And no zigzag stitches, Sue? Oh, must have been an off day. Usually I do zigzag stitches. I love the fabric. Okay, the gold shows up much better in person, but it would look better with something darker. If you look at it, you can see the gold kind of sparkle on the dark green. So the problem is the lighter green. But you know what? Don't stress about it. It's cool. Let's see, what's everyone talking about? Gotta go take son to work. I'm the taxi today. Gone are those days. We're empty nesters. One is in university and one has a better car than we do and our own apartment, so...
Now we just have to remember to feed ourselves.
Yes. No, we're not that bad. When Sam went away to university, we didn't manage very well. We just worked all the time and forgot to eat, so awesome. I will try your shortcut with just putting the fabric under the hoop. Yeah, try it. I think it saves a lot of time, and if you trim the top, then you can see. Now, I did this with McDreamy as well, and I very rarely had any problems. If I was a little careless and didn't quite do everything right, then... But the first thing when I take it off the hoop to trim it, I don't know if you noticed, I look at the back first, because it's really easy just to pop out those stitches if it happens to fold over, but I think it's only happened once or twice, so it's it saves you time and it saves tape and all that kind of stuff, and if you don't have to do it, then don't do it. I really think this is a cute mug rug.
I like the green on the edge.
Yeah, yeah. I like my crazy quilt fabric and the way I placed it. I think it looks good.
Use the scraps for sure.
Oh, look, you can see the gold now. Cool! Cool. Hi, Cindy King. New to this group, fun project. Well, welcome, Shirley. Glad you are here. We have lots of fun. Mug Rug Monday. Guess what we do on Mondays? Mug rugs. I don't know if you guys are getting bored of mug rugs, but I'm trying to change it up a little bit for you. Mug rugs, but I'm also going to be giving you an applique. By the way, too, with this mug rug set, there's 2 different designs that you get. So, and it's free again until, I can't remember the date, but yeah. First time watching, love the mug rug. Well, thanks, Judith. I always like to try to think outside the embroidery box, and I think I'm going to do more fabric like that with scraps.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It's kind of fun. Plus, I got to play with my sewing machine. I was going to do some Disney stitching, but then I remembered my luminaire is the Disney, not my quilt club. Yeah, so there's no... I was like, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. But see, if I was making a mug rug like this for Lynn, and I put all the scraps together, I would stitch out the Disney, the Mickey Mouse stitches. Because believe it or not, they are super cute on the luminaire. They have Halloween ones too. Thank you for the free mug rugs. You are welcome. You are very welcome. I try to do a free mug rug once a month. So hopefully you guys do it, or free for a limited time. That should cover most people, right? Thank you for the free design. Free designs. There's two, remember? I started saying that maybe. The second design is 4 little clovers that you can change the colors on.
It's cute too.
Yeah. Happy music. All right, let's go back to the desk. And I wanted, one of the reasons, okay, you can believe it or not, I wanted to see about my tension. And yes, it's still slightly off, I think. So the bobbin is supposed to be 1/3 kind of down the middle. And it's not quite that. It's not horrible. And there's no bobbin thread showing. That is beautiful. I'm so happy with that. So have fun with your scraps. Use them all up. I would do this with Tula Pink stuff too, of course, because none of the Tula Pink ever gets wasted for sure. Now all I have to do is trim this up a little bit, and I'm going to go soak it. Some people say you can just, because it's WSS, you can just take a little water and put it around. You know, it'll look good. But I also want to get rid of the WSS that's in between, because it's also going to react. So it'll get all sticky and be like this. So I give it a good soak, run it under warm water, you know, the whole thing. Shirley says unable to download the mug rug. Error 404. 404 is page not found. Green, one of my favorite colors. I don't have a whole lot of green, so that's why I thought, I saw the scraps and I thought I'll do it. And metallic thread is just awesome. So give me a couple minutes, guys. I will try to fix the error, whatever the problem is. Remember, all you have to do is click on the download button. There's nothing to pay. The price is 0. So right under it, scroll down, and you'll see that it's just a download button, and it should work. It should start downloading. So scroll on down, you'll find it. If you have any real problems, let me know. Send me an email at sue@omlembroidery.com and just let me know what's going on, and I'll see if I can help you. Yeah, you don't have to, good point, not a brat. You don't have to add it to your cart. You don't want to do that, or you don't want to, you know, add other things to your cart, then add this to the cart. Just click the download button, for sure, for sure. So, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys will make your lucky 4-leaf clover mug rugs and use up all your scraps. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, I love the gold.